Good evening, brothers and sisters. As the psalmist says, and as our beloved late founding pastor would say every Sunday morning that he had the opportunity to preach, I was glad when they said to me, "Let us go to the house of the Lord." My story with New Life actually had its beginnings back in, I believe, 1997. Right before my sister was born, second child in my family, my mom and dad both came to faith the same week, and I believe that this was the first church that they settled down in after coming to faith. I attended for about 3 years, I believe. Due to various reasons, such as moving out to King George, I had the rest of my growing up attending Grace Pres out there. But fast forward to 2019, me and Chrissy are newly married and trying to find a gospel preaching solid church in the area. We tried one or two others and then came here and were immediately welcomed and immediately just saw how God was working in this church. In our personal lives, what really kind of drove us into fully engaging with the community was we had a surprise pregnancy November, so we got married in October and we're pregnant by the end of November. Surprise pregnancy, which unfortunately ended in a miscarriage in that late January. We were attending New Life, but it was really just our families that came around us and stuff. Like, we hadn't fully engaged with anyone or become friends with anyone or really tried to connect. So we once the family left from that grieving time, we looked at each other like, you know what, we have this lovely church that we attend. We should become more a part of it. And through a friend of mine, he led us to the Young Professionals Care Group, then led by the Hepperleys. And through that care group, was just really poured into that first care group. We were able to share our prayer requests, and they were so understanding and cared for us so well. The timing was very interesting. We actually met only twice in person before COVID shut us all down. So Lord's timing was flawless there. So for the months we attended virtually, it took us until the summer to meet in person again. But throughout all that time, it felt so spiritually refreshing every time we were able to meet. That critical fellowship, even if it was digital, was very important to us. So through that, I guess just highlighting the care groups. If you're not already in a care group, I highly encourage you to attend a care group, find a care group, attend it regularly, because it really is such a strength of this church that we have, I think, something in the realm of 19 like little groups of believers meeting once a week to care for one another. Another major just blessing that it has been to me is older men pouring into me. Pastor Doug being one of those. I was fortunately able to take a couple of his classes before his passing that were very helpful for me. Also, Robin Wilson, some of you may know. I basically became voluntold, led by the Spirit, you might say, to take on Evangelism Explosion by Robin Wilson, which was great timing because, again, in 2021, we're looking around at the world and there's riots and there's COVID and all that stuff. It's like, what are we called to do? What is our ultimate purpose here? And in comes Robin with, hey, I can teach you how to share the good news. And that was just, really influential for me and still so to this day. But yeah, in summary, just the strength of the care groups, the pouring in to the younger folk by the older folk, the wiser folk, makes me really excited for what's to come. Me and Chrissy, I've come to the conclusion for me to continue my seminary courses, so I aim to complete my Master's of Christian Ministry, hopefully in about 5 years. And to continue to find ways to participate, especially in the college ministry, actually. We're going to try to participate more in that. But with that, that's all I have. Thank you.